Hi everyone. We need to talk about reactions, and it's really hard for me to talk about reactions without showing the class one first. So I, you know, normally I would do demonstrations in class about once a week when they fit with important topics, and I wasn't planning on doing that, but when I went to look at recording chemical reactions, I just didn't feel like I could do it without having a little fun first. And, I feel bad too because you're not seeing the reactions, which is what makes chemistry fun. A lot of what makes chemistry fun, it's not just all homework. And I don't know how this is going to work out. I'm going to start something potentially on fire in an enclosed space with 30 years worth of papers lying around in dry stacks. But safety first, so I will wear my safety glasses. Anyway, so what I've got here is a little bit of methanol. Okay, and this is a fun reaction, and I don't think I'll go on and on about it like I do quite as much in class because it won't work. But I've got some ethanol here. I just squirt a little bit of ethanol in the bottom. Put that over here at a safe distance. Shake it around. Dump it out. It'll evaporate, right? So dump it out. And then hopefully this will work. Got a little zapper here. And kabooey. Even nice sound effects. So that's called the methanol cannon or ethanol cannon in this case. And it's a neat reaction. You get a little explosion. Um, and then I, I usually would ask the class, but I don't have a class to talk to. Do you want to see it again? And so I'm going to do it again. Squirt a little bit of ethanol in there. Shake it around. Dump it out. I'll clean up later. And zap it. Ah, it's not working. So this is where when I have someone to talk to, I can ask you, and I'll just pretend like, oh, it didn't work, it didn't work. But the truth is, I knew that it wasn't going to work the second time. Well, because I've done it, I've done it quite a few times, and so at this point, I should ask. I don't have a camera person here. I should ask if anyone in the class has a really old car, and I've been doing this. This is one of the first demos I did. It's a nice demo because it doesn't, it's a nice chemical reaction. You get a little pop. I've got some stories of fun things that happened when I did it the first few times. But over the years of trying this one, there are fewer and fewer students who have cars that are old enough that they would understand this phenomenon. So basically what I did, if anyone has a car, knows about cars with a carburetor in them. So these are cars that would have to be from the 1970s probably. And I flooded it. So there's a lot of fuel in there. There's not enough air. And so I have a boring story that I used to tell the class about my brothers and I and our old Ford LTD that we shared and drove to college, and how you'd have to jab a stick into the top of the carburetor and hold it open and spray some stuff in there and try and get that thing to start. Anyways, so basically it used up, there's not enough oxygen in there and too much fuel. So I'm going to blow in there and see if I can do it again. Hopefully that's enough. But fuel injected cars, I mean, you just have no idea. I mean, I love old cars, they're beautiful. But a fuel injected car just doesn't have that problem. And it's awesome. So, really making a mess here. So now I do that. I've got some more air in there, and oh no, don't tell me I didn't blow in there enough. Oh, I blew it. Now I'm going to have to redo the whole video. Am I going to redo the whole video or am I going to just... I don't think I'm going to redo the whole video because I don't have time. So, squirt a little in there. Probably still, I'm putting too much in there is what it is. Shake it out. Bump it out. Make sure my points are aligned on my spark plug. So this is exactly how a car works, right? In the cylinder, got your spark plug, you have your little controlled combustion there, and oh yeah, that was a good one. I better make sure that's not still on fire, because that has happened before. But all right, so hopefully that was, well, it's fun for me anyway. So this is just my introduction to chemical reactions. Oh, and I forgot to put my safety glasses back on. Talk about demonstrating. Anyway, so here's the deal. That's the end of this video, and then I'll talk about the reaction and everything else on the pencast. All right, thanks.